Is it over for Kalen DeBoer? Is that a fair question to ask? Am I overreacting from week one? Is it fair to say that the dynasty is over? Yes. That's a simple question to answer. I don't think you're going to get much pushback from even Alabama fans that the dynasty is done. You could argue that as soon as Nick Saban retired, it was done. You could make the argument that Kalen DeBoer is disappointed in aspects that you didn't think were going to be a problem. Effort. Actually putting effort to go find and seek the football. Because that was an embarrassment in what we saw in Tallahassee. An embarrassment. There's no way around it. I can't imagine what film room is for the Alabama players. Running the football has been a problem with Alabama for the past 2 years. Ever since Kalen DeBoer has been the head coach, running the football has been a problem. And then the offensive line gets projected as one of the best offensive lines in the country. And then you have Caden Proctor, a potential top 10 pick, looking like prime Evan Neal, giving up the most pressures in college football for week one. Kalen DeBoer coming to Alabama was getting the keys of a Ferrari. He was seen as a winner. He won, I believe, at Fresno State. He won at Washington. And then obviously he gets to Alabama. And the question that maybe diehard South SEC fans still have the notion of, you got to live and breathe the SEC. You're not going to be able to recruit in the South. You're taking this kid from Washington up in the Northwest. He's not going to be able to recruit down here. And then Alabama goes and gets like a #1 overall class and some of the most 5 stars you've ever seen for a high school recruiting class. So that question got answered. It wasn't going to be the talent acquisition because all the infrastructure and the winning is there. And Kalen DeBoer was living off the merit of, my resume speaks for themselves. I can win virtually anywhere. What is surprising to me is the culture. Because it was one thing to have the lack of effort. And maybe if this was year one, it would be a bad look. It's even worse that it's in year 2. You've been selling that last year was an anomaly. Losing to Vanderbilt. Nick Saban would never have done that. I mean, obviously, I believe he lost to UL Monroe in his first year, but with the infrastructure wasn't like what it was with Alabama back then versus now. It's comparing apples to oranges here. You lose to Michigan when you had all those NFL players there while they couldn't throw the forward pass. You lose to Oklahoma on the road, and that one you could chalk up to turnovers. And Jalen Milroe got so much blame for last season.